Hello and welcome to Post to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. And recently I released a video talking about showing my hat collection. I have almost a hat from every single team. And people were like, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. But what about the GOAT's hats?
The GOAT.
What about his collection? We don't really care about your collection. We want to know about the GOAT. So I thought, it's a good idea. So let's check out what hats you have. Because some people have sent in hats, some very nice people have sent in hats.
Beautiful hats.
And you can't wear NHL teams other than Montreal. So a lot of these hats that they've sent in are teams from leagues around the world.
That's
so
right.
You're able to wear those hats.
I can wear those hats. As long as they don't play against my team for the Stanley Cup, then I feel okay wearing the other team's hat.
Exactly. So the hat...
But I'm Montreal all the way in the NHL.
The hat comes into us, and it's for both of us. It's for whoever wants to wear it. But since I will wear all the NHL teams and you won't... we allocate all of the other teams to you. So you have your own hat collection that you wear.
I do.
So I figured we'd go through one hat at a time.
I wear some more than others. This is the Springfield Thunderbirds. I love the way this hat fits.
Yes.
I love the way it looks. I like the color. I like the logo. It's a nice hat.
It's a very nice hat.
It's a very nice hat. So I really like that hat. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Montreal Canadiens hat, but...
I think Ted sent that in.
Okay.
I believe.
That's a nice hat.
Maybe 8 or 9 months ago, I think. Yeah.
That's a really nice hat. And it's one of those...
it's an Adidas. It's a Fanatics.
Yeah.
Adidas.
Yeah.
Fanatics branded.
Yeah.
I like the word mark, or the word play along the brim there.
Along the brim, and on the inside it's even got some, some authentic NHL Pro all the way around. And it's a fitted hat, which is great. It's
nice.
not one of those adjustables. I bought this hat, and guess where I bought this hat?
Here.
No.
On a boat.
I bought it at sea, on board the HMCS Charlottetown. A couple of years ago, that Canadian frigate, named after the city that's the home base of really Post to Post, Charlottetown, Stratford area, was visiting our port because I worked for... the portfolio of Veterans Affairs, which is closely connected with the military. I put my name in to be selected to go on a day-long cruise on the ship, and I was drawn. So I sailed on board the HMCS Charlottetown underneath the Confederation Bridge and back, and we did some maneuvers, and they showed what they could do. They did a mock search and rescue at sea. They had a dummy overboard, and they sent out the Zodiac to go get it and everything. It was amazing. It was just amazing, and we crawled all over the ship, the only place I couldn't get to. And I had a buddy who used to be posted on the Charlottetown, who was with me, trying to get me access to the communications room. Because I'm a radio
see the
geek.
radar and everything.
I want to see all that stuff, but there was some high-security NATO kind of things going on that I couldn't see, despite the fact I have some security clearance, But anyway, I understand. It's all about safety of the military, and I get it. But I love that ship, and I love that hat.
Before we continue,
yes.
I have to mention, we just filmed a video on the Philadelphia Flyers. I forgot to take down the jersey.
Oh.
So everyone's going to be asking, why is there Flyers jersey up there? Just ignore it. I just forgot to take it down. So.
Yeah. All right. And now we turn to your regular scheduled programming. I bought this hat at Times Square in New York City. This is New York since 1664, NYC. Boom. So that's when 1664 is when the British first arrived to take over the city from the Dutch. So, New York, got to represent. Yaesu is an electronics manufacturer that makes amateur radio and some aviation radios, and I use Yaesu products, and I'm a big Yaesu fan, so somehow I ended up with a hat. I wonder how. This is a hat from the Doketown Hitmen senior hockey team, as it then was, back in the early 2000s. I was on the board of directors of the team, and I was also the announcer in the arena and played the music and called out the penalties and the goals and all that. And it was a big booster of the Hitmen.
You'll recognize this logo because it's based after the Calgary Hitmen logo, one of the best logos in all of sports, in my opinion.
And it was used with permission of Calgary. Yes. Bret Hart, the owner of the Hitmen, agreed to allow us to use the logo. Another great hat, the Milton Keynes Lightning. And this hat came to us from one of our viewers in the United Kingdom.
Yes, way across the pond there.
And I wear that to work from time to time. This is the USS Kitty Hawk hat.
Now Leslie sent in 2 hats. I think the other one's in there too.
Yeah, hope it is. Leslie sent 2 hats. She also sent us those Navy shirts. Just a great job. Leslie had an affiliation, or she was part of the Navy herself back in the day, and she was kind enough to send us these hats. So this is the one that...
Yeah, I forgot to include the shirt in my shirt video. It's because I have it upstairs.
Yeah, it's upstairs in a nice safe
and
place.
I actually
on the
wear
hanger.
it outside.
The Clan. The Braehead Clan hat.
Another one from across the pond.
Another one from across the pond. So we've got the EIHL getting pretty well represented here. Suddenly.
Seriously.
Yeah. Here's the other one that Leslie sent.
Right.
And this is the USS Peleliu. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that okay, because it's not the easiest thing to roll off the tongue. The USS Peleliu.
I think we wore these hats in a couple of podcasts.
I believe we may have. Another hat from the Canadien de Montréal.
I think you got that one a couple of years ago.
I got that one a couple of years ago. It was a gift from a friend of mine at work. So there.
There.
She knew I loved Montreal.
You have a lot of Canadians hats.
I do. This is...
the Rockford Ice Hogs.
Yes. The Rockford Ice Hogs. We got that not that long ago.
A couple months ago.
Yeah.
I love the detail on the front.
That is fantastic.
It's the flag, right?
It's American flag,
Yeah.
yep, stars and stripes.
That's awesome.
And it's really well done. That's a great hat. Yeah, so worn that. Here's one. Oh, this is one from the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know if you've heard of them. But yeah, this is another hat that I've had for a few years now, and it's on my head from time to
I don't
time.
even know what brand this is.
No.
You didn't even take the sticker off.
Oh,
You're not one of those people, are you?
I'm one of those people. What can I say? CBC Radio, 96.1 FM here in Charlottetown.
A lot of people comment when you wear this hat.
Why?
About this hat.
Why? They just want to know what it is
They
or what
want,
it's all
like,
about?
what's 96 point, what is it, 1?
96.1
what is
FM.
96.1? I don't understand. Is
That's
that,
the FM frequency that the station is
Yeah.
on. So, Kenwood, competitors to the Yaesu had a hat on a while ago, but
So you'll wear competitive radio companies, but you
Absolutely.
won't wear competitive hockey teams?
that's right.
Okay.
Well, I own both those kinds of radios. I have a nice
true.
Kenwood radio, and I have a really nice Yaesu radio, and I have a nice ICOM radio. I also have an ICOM hat, but it's getting kind of ratty. ICOM, come across with a new hat for me, would you?
I'm
After,
sure there's lots
after
of...
what I spent on your radio this spring, I want it. The Washington Nationals. This hat's been a kind of a semi-gift to me from a friend of yours a couple of years
Yeah.
back. And I like this hat. Washington Nationals are what used to be the Montreal Expos. So that's the team I follow in baseball nowadays.
And this was purchased actually in Washington.
In
So
Washington.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's great. I like that hat a lot. Aha.
The Frölunda
Frölunda.
Indians.
Frölunda Indians from the Swedish Hockey League, right?
Yes.
The Swedish Elite League?
SHL. Yeah.
SHL. And that's a great hat. That's a really nice logo. We're still trying to figure out the cultural connection there.
Yeah, and you've worn this outside a couple of times, I think.
I have.
Maybe.
I've worn quite a few of the
Yeah.
the European hats outside just going to work. I usually wear a ball cap in the 3 seasons of the year where it's not really, really cold, like fall, summer, and winter, just to keep, if I go out for a walk at lunchtime, I want to be able to keep the sun off my bald head. And so I wear a cap usually each way on the bus when I go back and forth to work. Yeah. More hats. The Vladivostok Admiral.
There you go.
Vladivostok in extreme eastern Russia. Hockey team there, or the KHL.
Yep.
And that's a lovely logo
It
and a
is.
lovely hat.
I got a shirt from them, and I think something else. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Puckade.
the Puckade hat. Yes, it was in the EIHL, I believe, or I can't remember who sent it in. I
Yes.
can't remember if it came from England or the SHL.
I think
But it was
came
about
from England.
It was a fundraiser hat.
Yes, I think it came from England.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you've worn that in a couple of videos.
I have.
I
What I especially like about it is
can't
how they've
remember
got
which
this layer, almost like a 3-layer sandwich type
Yeah.
on the brim. It's got that red in the middle there. It's kind of cool.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that hat a lot. It's a very nice hat. And I've worn this several times on the bus to Para, Finland.
Yep.
Right? And it's...
You wear that hat a lot.
I wear that hat a lot. I like blue.
Yeah.
I like blue generally. Goes with my eyes. And a lot of my clothing's blue. Like I have a lot of blue shirts and blue slacks, and I'm kind of a bluey guy. So when I'm wearing blue, the Tapera hat is a nice compliment to my wardrobe. HV71.
Another Swedish hockey team.
Yeah. Again, another one with the two-tone or three-tone
Yeah, I like
layered
that.
brim. I really like that too. That's a dandy hat. And we don't make enough videos to wear them a lot.
Yeah, we have the odd SHL video, but pretty rare, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wish I had the time to follow all these leagues in detail.
Yeah. The Paisley Pirates.
This was the actual, I think, the literal first hat that was.
I think it was.
that we got.
We got a scarf too, did we not?
Yeah, from Alan.
Yeah. So that's wonderful, and it's a nice
And a jersey.
And a jersey. That's correct.
Paisley Pirates.
That's a nice hat, and it really keeps its shape well, and it's
Yep.
a lovely
We've
chapeau.
worn that lots, I think, in
Yeah.
videos.
Now here's ones you'll see more of.
Yeah,
Another Milton Keynes Lightning, because there's two different styles, and this is the one that you'll see me wear oftentimes on the way to work, back and forth too. Yeah. We're still going here. Oh, you got this one. All right. This one has seen better days. The snap that holds the adjuster on the back has actually come apart. I can reassemble it for the purposes of putting it on, but it doesn't last long.
But it's a cool hat because of what's on the front of it.
Because it's a hat I bought at NASA in Florida
Yeah.
at the Kennedy Space Center, and it's a hat that commemorates or pays homage to the International Space Station.
That's right.
And
ISS.
yeah, those are my peeps.
Your peeps.
Alrighty.
You're gonna showcase each one off.
Well,
at a
I'm
time?
gonna wear this one for the remainder of the show.
All right.
Okay, this is me. This is my hat. I bought this. I got it made for me in Dayton, Ohio, or actually in Xenia, Ohio, back in May. They stitched in my Canadian ham radio call sign, and I asked them also to put my American ham radio call sign, so I would be known to all.
It's a very nice
Of
hat.
course. It is a very
And
nice
it matches the jersey in behind you for this video.
hat.
So,
That's why I've decided to keep it on.
exactly.
And it also matches the colors of the Cleveland Browns, who miraculously have won a football game recently. Within the last 2 years.
Interesting.
They were the favorites last week to beat the New York Jets, but they got down 14-0. Changed quarterbacks to their first-round draft pick ringer, put him in, won the game.
Oh, snap.
Cleveland's on a roll. I think they have a better record than the New England Patriots right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Ouch! That hurt. Another Canadians hat.
What
This
do you
is a
know?
beauty. This is one of those new era hats.
You wear a 3930.
Yeah, it's a beaut. It's a lovely hat. It's fitted, the right size, even for my square head. And it's got a lovely logo on the front, I must say. This is a hat you'll see me wearing a lot because I'm allowed to wear it based on my rule because there's a Canadians logo on the side. But this hat commemorates the original six, which are the hockey teams that were playing in the NHL when I was born and really for the first 10 or so years or 8 or 10 years of my life. The original six. So I have a great attachment, as you probably heard from time to time, how supportive I am of the original six teams generally. I get excited when one of them is doing well in the playoffs and maybe goes on and wins a cup. So, yeah, I like the original six a lot.
It's a beautiful hat.
It is a beautiful hat. And that came as a gift. There
It
are
did.
two original six hats came. I like them both.
Yeah.
But because it's his channel, he got first pick.
Well,
but that's a great hat.
I have a weird shaped
Anyway.
head, so I have to take the one that fits my head the best.
That's
This one
true.
doesn't fit my head, so
And it fits
and
mine.
it fits yours.
Who would have thought? And here we go. I wear this a lot.
Probably more than any other.
Probably more than any other hat because of its colors. This time of year, I have a gray windbreaker that I wear that's, good from about 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 60. When the temperature's in that range, that jacket's comfortable on me, maybe even a bit cooler than 50. This hat matches that jacket, in my view. I'm colorblind, but that's a nice gray hat. I love the way it fits. I love the logo and everything. How about
Beautiful
that
hat.
It's a gorgeous hat. I believe I've run out of hats.
That's all?
I have other hats, but those are the ones you've probably seen me wear at least once, and maybe more often than that, here on Post to Post.
Well, there you have it. There's the Goats hat collection.
Many of which came from you. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
all you very kind people at home. So thank you very much for your support.
Can I do something?
You can do something. Oh, okay. All right. Good job.
Thank you.
Ciao.
I like doing that.
Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. And if you can subscribe, that would be awesome if you're not already. And we'll see you in the next one. Adios.